It's another beautiful day to be a raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield, I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish. Coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Where's that at, might you ask? Well, it's this little place down the street past the man on the corner. Just ask Joe. He's friendly. As long as he's on the right stuff. He'll tell you where to go. It's only a few houses down. Only a few. Past the boarded up house. Halfway down the block. You take a right. Down that alley. Down that deep, dark alley. Clear down to the end, where the meek and the weak are afraid to go. To this little place we affectionately call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction. Happy fucking Monday! So, Monday's almost over. The week is upon us. So let's get it. There's no sense in delaying the inevitable. Because you know, every single Monday on Raider Reaction, whether or not Big L's ass stands me up or not, is still goes to the post, and we will drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league wide. Yes, we will. Because there's all kinds of shit to talk about. Silver and black. Our 31 enemies. Because you must be an educated fan. Because if you're chilling at the bar and some jagoff sitting next to you and he's like, what's your problem? What's your team? Oh, you're a fucking Raider fan. And you just gotta look at that fool and be like, who's your team? And he's gonna pop off with something. Fucking the Vite Queens. The Cardinals. Something. And because you are an educated fan, you're just gonna look at that fool and you're gonna absolutely rip him a new asshole with the most educated smack talk laid down in that bar. The patrons will be aghast. And that's what we would like to bring you. Is to make sure you're an educated fan. Because you must know your enemies. You can never win the war if you don't understand your enemies. Am I right? Of course. Going into battle, you must know your enemies. So, that's what we like to do on Ghost of the Post. We like to hit on all the hot league topics, but of course we look at them from a slanted silver and black eye. Because, you know, we don't give a shit about them, but we gotta know what's up, and we gotta know what's coming, so we try to keep up, at least with the Joneses on Monday. And in the rest of the week, we go straight silver and black and say fuck them. But there is actually a lot of Raider news in social media, television, There's been silver and black in the news. Now, Brandon Parker and Nick Nelson both were locked down, both put ink to paper. That leaves only one of our rookie class unsigned. Arden Key, our third rounder. Now, of course the man's going to be signed. Somebody had to be last. No matter, somebody had to be signed first. Somebody had to be signed last. So, of course, it's the type of thing to get, everybody gets their panties in the water about it because, oh my God, Arden Key's not signed. Well, let's be realistic here. The draft was weeks ago and it's not that big a damn deal. The man will get signed. He'll be signed, and then I believe after we have all of the rookies signed, the eyes will then turn to number 52. We all know Mac Daddy's going to get paid. It's just a matter of how much cheddar gets put in his bank and for how long. He's going to get paid. There's no way that John Gruden, Reggie McKenzie, this regime, even remotely toys with the emotions of Khalil Mack. None whatsoever. You do not send that man into this season without a contract. That is retarded. And there's no way that happens. I don't believe in any way that happens. I believe he'll be dealt with in the manner that Derek Carr was dealt with last season, and somewhere around June, mid-June, we see a signing of Khalil Mack. This is exactly the mirror image of how it was dealt with last year. We signed the rookies, we pulled in most of the free agents we needed, then we made the big signing, and then we pulled in the last scraps to fill in what we wanted, and into training camp we went. Of course, last season, Donald Penn pissed all over that with his holdout, and hopefully that doesn't happen again, but I got a feeling if D-Penn wants to try that shit again, they're going to say, see ya, hit bricks, sucker, because there's a reason we just picked up 2 tackles. See ya! There's a reason we picked up one last year, too. We're trying to get rid of your ass anyway. We was working you out the door. We knew you was trash, set out on the curb by Tampa Bay seasons ago. We was just able to recycle you for just a wee little bit, but we're starting to see why you were set on the curb. I mean, you can't always find trash in another man's... Can't always find treasure in another man's trash. So... Oh, we have a teabag sighting. Good eye, Popeye. Good eye. Popeye's on point. He'll sniff out a teabag. So, most of the rookie class is inked. All but one. So I was reading through some stories, as I do every day. I peruse all of the silver and black pages, big websites, pretty much every day. I like to keep up on the news because I like to be informed, because how the hell am I going to inform you if I'm not informed? So, as I was perusing, I came across a very interesting article. And I would like to always give credit when credit is due if I'm going to... and it was by Raiders Wire, USA Today. What's up, Carmine? And it was what the depth chart will be when the season gets here for the cornerbacks for the Raiders. Now, Frankie, you're about a minute late. We just got done talking about that. We'll touch on it again. But I just thought it was interesting because they broke down who they thought the 6 corners were going to be that made the roster, and the order that they were going to be depth chart wise. And I just thought it was interesting. So I thought I'd bring it up tonight. It's not very often I see an article that I thought was interesting enough to mention. But this article, they had Dexter McDonald at the number 6, and Nick Nelson, the rookie, making it at the number 5 on the depth chart of corner. Sharice Wright at the number 4. Darryl Worley at the number 3. Garyon Conley at the 2. And Rashawn Melvin as our number 1 corner. Considering the amount of D-backs that we have on roster currently, I just thought this was an interesting list. Because when you compare that to who we have on the roster, that means Sinquez Golson will not make it. Leon Hall will not make it. Antonio Hamilton will not make it. Tevin Mitchell will not make it. Shaq Richardson will not make it. That's a lot of guys they're counting out right off the bat. Which, Golson, this was really his last ride. He's nothing. Leon Hall, really he's nothing either. So when you look at the guys that fall off, this looks like actually a pretty realistic possibility of what our corner depth chart looks like coming into the season. It looks realistic. Because to say that, Leon Hall's not going to make it, that's completely realistic. Sinquez Golson's not going to make it. Antonio Hamilton. I mean, Tevin Mitchell, these are all guys that realistically would not make it. So, you're looking at Rashawn Melvin and Garyon Connolly as your 1 and 2. Those are your corners. Best case scenario, those are your corners. Now, you've got Worley. Now, he's got a lot of legal problems in his background. He's a little iffy, he's a little questionable. However, he's young. He's in his early 20s still. So, who wasn't a freaking knucklehead in their early 20s? I know I was. I was an absolute knucklehead, and I didn't have half the coin these guys got. So, you give me coin like that in my early 20s, I'm acting a little fool too. So, this kid can still be a talent under the right mentorship, under the right tutelage. This kid could be a baller, and us as Raiders, our history and our lore is built on these kind of reclamation projects like a Daryl Worley. Sharice Wright, he's not terrible, he's kind of above average corner. Nothing that excites me too much, but he's definitely serviceable and he can hold his own out there. Nick Nelson, the rookie, Wisconsin, he's kind of that you don't know. You don't know how these guys are going to perform at the next level. Playing minor league football cornerback is a whole hell of a lot different than playing NFL cornerback, where every damn guy runs like a 4.3, 4.2. They all run like deer. They all got freaking hands like, they're all ballers. Everybody you're going to go up against, especially if you're a number 1. You're going to get the best of the best every damn week, and they're going to challenge you on every damn play. So if you are not the man, you're going to get freaking burnt. Burnt. You will be leaving crumbs all over the field. So you never know how one of these corners is going to react. Now, when I saw Connolly out on the field last season, only for that brief little bit, and I just seen him go up for that one ball and make that play, and it's just one of them plays like if you see a guy out on the basketball field and he dunks it from the free throw line, you only seen him do it once. But God damn it, did you need to see it more than once to know that he could do it? And that's kind of like what I seen with him. Because when he made that one play, man, I stood up in my seat a little bit and I was like, ooh. And right there, because normal people don't make plays like that. Normal corners don't make plays like that. And the dude was never even 100% healthy. It's just one of them plays that you can tell what kind of talent the guy possesses. He comes in healthy. He has a good camp. Garyon Connolly is a top 10 talent. But it's all about health. He hadn't been healthy as a Raider thus far. So he's still a gigantic question mark. A huge question mark. I have high hopes for him. But who the hell doesn't? He was our number 1 pick last season. We all got high hopes for him. Shit, I even bought a hat. Some bitch done changed numbers twice. They don't even wear 28 no more, but I got a hat that says Connolly on it. Oh, what the fuck number is he now? 21, 22? Shit, he done changed numbers like 3-4 times already. You know, he's changed numbers more quarters than he's been in the damn game. You know, pick a number and stick with it. Poor bastards like me that bought your hat, supporting you, now can't even wear it. Now, I've seen somebody mention Carl Joseph. What I think about Carl Joseph is safety. I like Carl Joseph. Carl Joseph's a banger. He reminds me a little bit. He's kind of like a mini Lot back there. He's a hitter, man, and he can cover. I'm a Carl Joseph fan. I think Joseph can be a serviceable safety, paired with the right guy. I think safeties are all about who their complement is back there, because you like to have a little of both worlds back there, I believe. So, is Obi that guy? Man, I don't know. As much as I would like to say I was impressed with the few plays that I've seen out of Conley, I wasn't thoroughly as impressed with what I seen out of Obi in the limited work I seen out of him last season. Now, he was very talented in the rookie mini camps. He looked good in training camp, but I wasn't really impressed with what I seen when I seen Obi on the field. Not like Conley. He didn't ever make me set up like Conley. Never. Not once. And I just didn't see, like, oh, if that kid gets it, he'll be something. I didn't get that. So I'm a little still out there on Obi, man. I want to see. I hope. You know, one of our top picks last season. I hope. But I don't feel as strongly about him as I do Conley. Now, there's another safety back there, Shalom Lawani, who is somebody who gets a lot of mention. There was a lot of hype on him last season. Comes from America Samoa. He was the only player in the draft last season that played his ball outside of the continental United States. There's some worthless sports trivia for you. The only player in the 2017 draft that was drafted that did not play his high school ball inside the continental United States. Some worthless trivia for you there. It might win you something. A drink somewhere, someday along the line. But there was a lot of hype for that kid, man. He was a baller, and you know, he came out and he got the right out at the beginning of the season, man. He gets the onside kick attempt, and you're like, ooh, Shalom Lawani. But I don't know. I didn't see it from the action that I've seen from him. He's a hitter too, but his coverage I question a little bit. I think he could be big on special teams, and he could be right added in on certain packages. But whether or not he's a guy that you stick back there to be one of your starting safeties, I don't see it. I don't see it yet. So I have a little question about who we put back there, you know? Because I'm sure y'all don't want to see Reggie Nelson back there again. The Predator? You want to see the Predator back? I don't think that's the case. I don't think y'all want to see Reggie Nelson back. At least from the consensus I've gotten. I don't think Reggie Nelson's being welcomed back in open arms by anybody. I don't. So, we're probably going to have a young duo back there at safety. But we'll see. We got Gilchrist added into, so there is some possibilities, some action back there. So we'll see. What's up, Johnny? What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. Big L, I believe, was having some vehicle trouble, so he didn't make it into studio tonight. So I apologize the false billing, because there is no commission, Big L. It's just myself on Ghost of the Post tonight, but that's all right. I hold it down just fine. We'll be all right. But I'm sure Big L is wishing he was here with us anyway. I think he's out in the audience. I've seen him somewhere. But as always, I appreciate you joining me, each and every one of you. I appreciate any second you spend with me on Raider Reaction. With myself and any one of our show hosts, we always appreciate it. Without you guys, we would be nothing. We're nothing without the nation. We'd be some freaking schmucks talking to a wall, man, without you guys. So, our new and old, our band of pirates, thank you for joining us as always. Obi, we'll see, man. The jury's still out on Obi. The jury's still out on a lot of these guys. We just don't know yet. We just don't know. Yeah, we know what Captain Jack thinks about Reggie Nelson. He's not a Reggie Nelson fan, to say the least. We know what, What's up, Junior? Watching with us on YouTube. Those of you that don't know, Monday through Thursday, we are simulcast on YouTube. You can get all of our official Raider Reaction webcasts that run at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern on Facebook Live, as well as YouTube and Twitter. So, check us out, check us out. We've got a special contest coming to those just watching us on our YouTube channel. It will be exclusively only for the subscribers on our YouTube channel, which is Hardcore Challenge Live Studio Webcasts. Go check it out, subscribe to the channel. We've got a special contest coming, and we've also got a new show in the works that is only going to stream live on our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch that special show that I'm working on live, you'll only be able to watch it on our YouTube channel. I'll share it over here after the fact, but if you want to watch that shit live, you're going to have to watch it on the YouTube channel. Just like if you want to watch Black Friday live, you got to watch it right here where it started on our Facebook page at Raider Reaction. That's where it all started. That's where Black Friday will always stay. Always. What's up, Popeye? Popeye's jumping mediums on me. He's going to YouTube, to Facebook, to YouTube, to Facebook. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Everybody. Band of pirates, new and old. Now, you all know, and I've expressed my feelings. I'll jump into that in a second, Eric. I'll jump into that in a second. But I got my train of thought on the track of something. But I'll come back to that. You know, I've expressed my feelings before about how I feel about the NFL Top 100. It's just something, so they got some filler to drag your ass from fucking May to August. We'll give you a little bit of this, you know, we'll just talk about a few players every week and, you know, give everybody something to talk about. And usually I don't get too much into it. It is what it is. You know, when they call out a Raider, I'll mention it on the show. You know, oh, so-and-so, like Bruce was 85, and, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, who gives a shit, really? But when you see your quarterback, come in at 60. 60? Now, I know we didn't have the best year last season. Don't get me wrong. I know that. I'm not oblivious. Did not have the best year last year as a team. Now, his wide receivers dropped balls all over the fucking place, for one. The guy still put up phenomenal yards. Still had good touchdown to interception ratio. He was at the Pro Bowl. Now, I know he was an alternate, but he was still there. And, mind you, won the fucking Pro Bowl in the second half. Now, let's break that down for a second. Yeah, I didn't have the best year, but 60? So what you're telling me, by putting DC at 60 is that there are 59 other players in the NFL that are better than he is. 59? 59. 59. You're telling me Case fucking Keenum is a better player than Derek Carr. Case Keenum. Case Keenum. Not only him, but 58 others. 58 others are also better than him. You realize there's not even that many more starting quarterbacks in the league. It's such a bullshit list. I mean, it's like a popularity contest. You cannot make an argument. I can't wait for this list to continue on, because from now here on out, I'm just gonna shred this son of a bitch. For every 10 that come up, I'm gonna be like, you tell me he's better than Derek Carr? Get the fuck out of here. You tell me he's better than Derek Carr? Get the fuck out of here. All the rest of the way through. There's no way. It's ridiculous. He's not 60th. I mean, to say any of the starting quarterbacks in the top half of the league are not ranked in the top 30 of this list is retarded. Retarded. The people that make this list up do not realize what it takes to be an NFL quarterback, what it takes to be successful in an NFL quarterback. The success of the team is not necessarily. This is a talent of a player list. This is the top 100 player list. How talented you are as an individual player. An individual player. This has nothing to do with accolades, how much you've won. This has to do with if they stick your ass out and we're playing pickup football and I got to pick you. I'm going to pick the most talented guys on their field, out there lined up on the sidelines to make my team with. The top 100 players. I'm going to pick them. You're telling me 59 other assholes get picked out of 100 before Derek Carr gets picked off the sideline? That's what you're telling me. That you're going to stick all these 100 guys out there and say, all right, we're going to do pickup, we're going to play pickup football and start picking guys. And you're going to tell me 59 other people get picked. No way. No way. No way. The top 100 players in the NFL, and you don't have quarterbacks sprinkled all over the top, it's retarded. They're the CEO, they're everything of a team. Psh, it's garbage. It's just something to drag us out through the offseason, and I spent way too much time talking about it. Of course it's voted on by the NFL players, Gabe, because that's what they told you in the advertisement. Of course it is. They give them a little card, and they have them fill it out. Are you telling me they really count it that close? Come on, man. They shuffle that shit around just so they can get a buzz out of it. So they can get assholes like me talking about it. And it worked! So they must be smarter than I am. Let's take a spin around the league, shall we? And figure out what the other 31 enemies are doing and what's going on. Now, one of the biggest stories right now is the possible fall of the fucking evil empire that is the Hoodie and Shady Brady, as Shady Brady is not in OTAs. Neither's fucking Gronky. He's not in OTAs either. Supposedly, Softy Balls is now feeling unappreciated by the Hoodie. Apparently, he didn't cup his balls last time they were together, or I don't know what the deal is. But it will eventually. Everything in the NFL runs on cycles. Everybody peaks and everybody valleys. Everybody peaks and everybody valleys. They've been on a peak far too long. Yes, they will win the AFC East again. Of course they will, because the division fucking sucks. It's the AFC least. They'll win that again. But they're not going to go far in the playoffs. The end is near. I believe this is the last time you see a deep playoff run, and they start to tail off. And man, when Brady goes, Belichick will not be far behind. And that baby, that ship is going to go down quick. It's going to go down quick. Real quick. And it's going to be an interesting one to see. They may deflate, T-Courts. They may deflate. But I do see them still winning their division this year. But you can start to see the tear in the fabric that has been the Cheatriots for quite some time now. You can start to see... Oh, Angria, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. The hoodie says, I've had enough. And walks away. I don't know if I see that. That would be craziness. I'd love to see it, but I don't think I'm going to see it. It'd be nice. Shit, I don't think it's going to happen. Would be great. But you're starting to see the little tabloid rumors, the back alley freaking talks. You're starting to see that. You're starting to hear it, the whispers. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. Where there's smoke, Raider Nation, there's always fire. And if you're starting to hear rumblings now outside of the evil fortress, you know there's shit going on behind the scenes. Everything falls apart. Everything runs on cycles in the NFL. Nobody stays on top forever. Their day will come, and that day's coming sooner than later. Now, I don't know if you've heard or not, Raider Nation, but Johnny Football got him a job. He had to go, it's this team, because doesn't everybody, I know that me personally, when I was growing up, there was nothing more that I wanted to be than a Hamilton Tiger Cat. So I'm sure Johnny Football is just fulfilling his childhood dream of being a Hamilton Tiger Cat. I mean, who doesn't want to be a Hamilton Tiger Cat? Well, Johnny Football is going to get to play up there for 2 years. He's going to get to try to prove that he can still play in the big league. Now, bro, you couldn't even cut it as a fucking Brown. A Brown. How are we supposed to expect you to come in and start it with any other team? Listen, NFL quarterback is you pretty much get one fucking shot. If you get two, you are one lucky ass son of a bitch, because it don't happen to most. Most guys are lucky. They may carry a clipboard their whole career and never even get that one shot. To even get a shot at an NFL quarterback is insanity. You had your shot, you were a high pick, and you pissed it away. You were a spoiled rich punk. And now you're playing for the fucking Hamilton Tiger Cats. Roar. Enjoy. I mean, at least you're getting paid to play football, man. There's a lot of people that I would do anything to be able to get paid to play football. So you're getting paid to play football. Enjoy yourself, Johnny Football, because you ain't never going to play in the NFL again, man. You ain't Doug Flutie. You ain't coming back down. No. You ain't Doug Flutie. That's about the best comparison I could give you for Manziel. Is maybe he could be Doug Flutie at best. Is he sure the fuck ain't gonna be no Drew Brees. At best. You're a Flutie flake. But I don't even think so. I don't even think so. I don't even think you're a Flutie flake. I think you're just going to go up there and you're going to disappear. You're going to become that guy that, they'll hire you on ESPN. They could use some low budget, sideline reporter who won a Heisman Trophy. You'll be serviceable someday. This ain't going to be as a damn quarterback. Man's out of the kiddie table. I like the way you talk. Well, I mean, technically, his team was here already. You know, he was a brownie. So there's already here. He has already had some kitty table action in his past. He's a veteran of the kitty table. He came in the league sitting at the kitty table. So he never gets to get up. Ever. He came in as a brown. Your ass got posted on the kitty table. Direct like. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You poor, poor, pathetic bastard. You poor, pathetic bastard. But I guess we're all living in a world where apparently Case Keenum's a better quarterback than Derek Carr. I don't know what kind of world this is, but I don't like it. Hell yeah, he was the K-gun, Wade. So, I don't know. What do you think, Raider Nation? I think we should fucking stab this little Eagles voodoo doll again. I'm just feeling it. I don't know. Because I just want to make sure that no Philadelphia fan ever gets close enough to get to feel that joy again. We already stabbed him in the head. Stabbed him in the heart. I don't know. Maybe a shoulder? Maybe a knee. Maybe the other ear hole. Maybe we'll just save it. Just maybe. We'll see. So, Shady Brady, I like the fact that I'm hearing a rift in Cheatriotville. That means good things are on the horizon. Everybody at the top must fall. Eventually. Everybody cycles. Everybody peaks and everybody valleys. Everybody. It's the way it works. What must go up must come back down. Physics. Now, somebody mentioned running backs earlier. I'd like to touch on that. We have quite a few running backs on roster. And obviously, what stirred up most of the questions was the signing of Doug Martin. Because everybody's like, what the fuck? Even I was... Listen, man, out of the whole offseason, everything we did, the only one that made me go, the fuck, was Doug Martin. Because I live deep behind the enemy line, currently. I have for a few years. And listen, I know I've heard the inside story of of Doug Martin. You know, he just coming off suspension not long ago. He's only really had 2 great years. I don't understand. I honestly think Doug Martin's just that guy you bring into camp and you're just like, fuck it, what can it hurt? And you see if he's gonna make it. I don't think he makes it. I don't even think he makes it on the team. I think you got beast mode, your number 1. Pogie's interesting. He's a guy I could see maybe shoved to practice squad, somewhat like what we did with Hood last year as our project. I see Chris Warren making the team, and DeAndre Washington making the team. Keith Smith is going to make it at fullback, and I still say Jalen Richard gets the cut. I still say Richard gets the cut. Martin may make it. It's hard to tell, man. And I just don't understand where he fits in. I really don't understand where he fits in. If you want a guy to throw to out of the backfield, that's DeAndre Washington. It's not fucking Doug Martin. I mean, Doug Martin gives me nothing different He's not quicker than DeAndre Washington. He's not that gadget back like DeAndre Washington is. He's not the banger like Beast Mode is. He doesn't impose his will. I mean, I don't get where he's any kind of a change of pace for either of them. So I don't get it. I don't get it. He's bigger than DeAndre, I guess. I mean, if you want a bigger guy to throw the ball to, throw it to freaking Beast Mode. I almost trust him more than I do Doug Martin. I don't think Doug Martin's that great of a running back. And seriously, he was the only signing the entire offseason that just made me go, what the hell, man? Seriously, Doug Martin? That one I didn't get. I think that one's a reach, but I think he's a camp body. I think he's a guy you put in, come in to challenge the other running backs because he is a veteran. He's going to be hungry. You know he's going to come into camp. You know he's going to try his ass off because he knows damn well. Doug Martin knows. This is the fucking last stop for the fucking muscle, whatever the hell. Hamster, muscle gerbil, whatever the fuck you are. He knows it's the last stop. He knows it. So he's the kind of guy that's going to come in and play his ass off. Does he play his ass off and grab, you know, like bottom of the roster depth chart? Possibly. Possibly. Maybe. I mean, we don't have a ton of guys. We only have 7 guys on roster at running back right now. Marshawn Lynch, Doug Martin, Henry Pogge, Jalen Richard, Keith Smith, who's really a fullback, Chris Warren III, and DeAndre Washington. Yeah, but we sucked back then, Glenn. We sucked. We sucked. Oh, damn you. Almost the whole show, you bastards. Damn you. Damn you. So, with that, I don't know. I see Chris Warren. I think he's the rookie that's going to get a shot. I still think Richard's the odd man out, man. I think I've seen the ceiling for DeAndre Washington. I've seen the ceiling for Jalen Richard. And DeAndre Washington's just a little higher, man. I think Richard's just a little more liability with the ball in his hand and putting it on the ground than Washington is. That's what I've seen. That's what I seen last season. That's honestly what I've seen. So we will see. We will see. Now, quarterback, I find it interesting that we're only rolling into camp with 3. I really thought we would have brought somebody else in just for a camp arm, if nothing else, to challenge the other guys. Because now pretty much rolling in with what you got, you kind of know that, well, it's DC, obviously. And then it's Cook and Manuel. See, you know, these are the guys. Like I've talked about it before, I like EJ as my relief pitcher. He's my guy who I send in for a change of pace when DC goes down. Connor Cook's the guy I send in when DC's out for a week and I need a starter. So I think they both fit well. I like EJ Manuel because he can run with the ball. He can throw on the run. He can roll out. He can do things with his legs. That's big when your starter goes down in a game and he has to come in relief. That means it's a total change of pace for what the defense has been seeing the rest of that game currently. And he comes in and he can make things happen instantly. I like that. When you get, you bring in a just straight up tall, statuesque pocket passer like Connor Cook and stand him in the pocket in relief, that's when you see freaking defenses pin their ears back and start sending motherfuckers. And bad things happen. With EJ, they send somebody, he's going to roll out and he can make things happen. So I like the fact that that neutralizes the defense wanting to pin their ears back and come after the quarterback that comes in off the bench cold. I like that out of a relief pitcher type backup quarterback. But like I said, Connor Cook is your prototypical big, tall, big-armed, in the pocket, prototypical pocket passer, NFL quarterback. He's the guy you want to come out, put a whole game plan around, and come out and start him. So, I like him if Carr goes down for an extended period of time, and he's the man that has to step in. Is he going to be anything? Who knows? You never know until you're given the reins and you've got to run it. You never know. You never know what's in these, you just never know. I mean, until the number one goes down and you're now the number one, you never know how you're going to react. It's one thing to have in your psyche that you're coming in relief for one game. It's another thing to know, fuck, I got to come in and lead the team now. Is he that guy? We hope. We hope to hell, because we've seen what happened when we didn't have that guy in place. I mean, we tried with Cook, but he wasn't ready, man. He wasn't ready, and we gave him a shit-ass game plan to play with out of the gate, too. It was terrible. He didn't get a fair shake at all. Thrown to the wolves. But I'm sure he'll draw from that later in his career. And hopefully that'll be something that he builds from and galvanizes him. We'll see. Is he our quarterback of the future? I certainly fucking hope not. Because Connor Cook's our quarterback of the future. We got the wrong man under center right now. And I don't think that's the case. Derek Carr's the quarterback of our future. We just need somebody to hold the clipboard in case he gets knocked down a little bit here and there. That's it. Can Connor Cook be that? Sure. Maybe. Let's hope. Let's hope. But let's hope he doesn't have to come in relief in the playoffs again either. Let's hope that doesn't have to happen again either, because that, man, I'll never forget that holiday. God dang you! Fucking Steve O'Gees. I tell you. Now, I don't know if you know, we have a pretty hype week planned for you here on Raider Reaction. Tomorrow night, it's the Raider Nation Report with yours truly. So we get a little deeper into the silver and black. And on Wednesday, we get into the Sweet 16 of the GOAT bracket, as well as a little off-season reaction shop raffle action mixed in with the Raider Nation Invasion Wednesday. I've already posted to the page all of the items that you need to purchase a raffle ticket for to win in the raffle. They're all $1 items, then one $4 item. The $4 item is a Bo Jackson plaque. Custom Bo Jackson plaque with 2 vintage Bo Jackson cards inside of it. So go check out the post. It's on the page. It's been shared up a couple times. We've got that. Here, hold on. What the hell do we got? The hell I just show you. God damn it. I got time. This is what the big item is for the raffle. It's the Bo Jackson plaque. Bo, number 34. It's got the MVP card in it. Bo Jackson. It's a vintage card from 1991. It's a sweet-ass plaque hanging on your wall. $4. $4 raffle ticket item. For $1 raffle ticket, we have a 6-pack of vintage Raider wide receiver cards. Highlighted by Tim Brown, Did You Know card. You got Willie Gault, Sam Grady, Swervin' Mervin Fernandez, Rocket Ishmael. For a freaking $1. Another $1 raffle. We've got a 5-pack. Or excuse me, it's a that's another 6-pack. 6-pack of running backs. Justin Fargas, Charlie Garner, Nick Bell rookie, John Ritchie, Steve Smith. Oh, you might have heard of this guy. Marcus Allen. For $1. So you got those for $1, those for $1, and the $4 raffle ticket item is Bo Jackson. For just some of the folks watching, I'm going to give away some shit just to viewers on Wednesday too. I'm going to give away this. I got this sticker book. It's a 2017 NFL sticker book. Khalil Mack on the cover. We'll give that away for free just to somebody watching. As well as we're going to give away Raider Reaction t-shirts, as well as a couple bracelets. Deep behind the enemy line. Raider Reaction bracelets. So, make sure you tune in Wednesday. We're going to rip into the Sweet 16. We're going to have, God, I don't know who the hell will be in studio with me. Somebody will be in fucking studio with me. But Angria Trask will be on. It might just be me and Angria on Wednesday, and I'll just bring her on split screen with me, and the rest guys can stay home. I'll just do my raffle and hang out with Angria. Give away some shit and talk about some Sweet 16. Because it's getting serious now. We need to have serious discussions. Because we're talking about the greatest Raider of all time here. We're down to 16. It's no more bullshitting. So, Wednesday, we got a hype show. And then Thursday, it's the Raider Nation Ricochet. And we got a special guest. Raider Mystic, one half of 4Dub, is going to join us on Raider Nation Ricochet via the split screen, coming in, and we're going to talk some Raider football on Thursday. And then, of course, we got Black Friday. I think we got another Raiderette show for you this weekend. We got Chucky Nation back on Saturday. We may even have another Ask the Captain. And we got so much shit coming up on Raider Reaction just to keep you going through the off season. I run out of time to tell you all about it. But Wednesday, if you don't normally tune in on Wednesday, tune in on Wednesday. And go check out the post that lists all the stuff. It's got the link in there. Sends you right to the Hardcore Challenge PayPal account so you can purchase your raffle tickets. Just make sure you put in there what raffle item it is for, how many tickets you're purchasing, and go ahead and throw your shipping address in there so that way if you win, we've already got it, and we can get your stuff out to you right away. So, like I said, we've got the 6-pack of running backs. We got the 6-pack of wide receivers. We got the Bo Jackson plaque. I've got one of the gray t-shirts, one of the black t-shirts. And I don't know, man. I got a sticker. I got a whole bunch of shit. If I don't give it away this week, I'm going to do it again next Wednesday. And we're going to give away some other stuff during the Raider Nation Invasion Wednesday. So, tune in. Chance to win some stuff. Go purchase up your raffle tickets. I'll be selling the raffle tickets right up until live. Right when we're doing it, man. I'll have the PayPal account up. As soon as you purchase your ticket, your name goes in the raffle. We got the hopper. You see it. There's no cheating here, man. We make sure you see everything happen. There's no smoke and mirrors around here. We make sure the shit's on the legit. Up and up. No fuckery. Zero fuckery on Raider Reaction. Except for, maybe fucking Stevel Juice. God damn it, fucking Stevel Juice. Maybe some of that fuckery. Well, Bob, I didn't vote it. You had to count them in the audience, man. And I didn't vote it, Bob. I didn't vote it. I didn't vote it. So, thank you for joining me, as always, new and old. How can I raffle off Stevel Juice? I got to catch the little bastard first, Joel. Now, I did hear a rumor. There may just be a Stevel Juice shirt in the works, though. Keep your eye on your Raider Reaction shop. There may just be a Stevel Juice shirt and a kitty table shirt in your near future. Just maybe. Just maybe. Who wouldn't want to rock a shirt with the kiddie table on the front that says, if you're sitting at the kiddie table, and on the back it says, shut the fuck up! You tell me you wouldn't rock it? Of course you would, because I would. I'd rock that son of a bitch right down Walmart. See, what's up? Pfft, fucking Brown fan. Oh, I ain't right, and I don't want to be, because it's so much more fun being wrong. Thank you for joining me. As always, Raider Nation, I appreciate any second you spend with me on any night. Join me tomorrow. It's Raider Nation Report. Everything silver and black. Join us Wednesday, Raider Nation Invasion. Get into the Sweet 16. Give away some shit. We got Raider Mystic on Thursday. We got Black Friday. We got shit all week. Join us right here. You know where you get it. Right here on Raider Reaction. 7 days a goddamn week. Painting the world silver and black. I'm out. Peace. Love. Raider Nation.